What? What? Huh? Huh? What? Excuse me, Torkoal? Hello, me mateys. Vuvi Yaloovie here. We're climbing up the ranked doubles ladder here in Pokémon Champions with my favourite Pokémon, Alcremie. Am I right, me mateys? Okay, I gotta do not have the am I right at the beginning there, but that's alright, me mateys. So, actually, no, that isn't alright. Oh no. Oh, anyway. So, me mateys, today will probably be the last day I try and fish for Archaludons, at least intentionally, go in with the mindset of having Archaludon in the back of my mind, because probably from next video, I might start trying out the Mega Raichu X again, or at least, you know, put it back on the team. And then we can figure out a team to use, or at least climb up with this team during the end of season stream that we have. So, me mateys, it's more or less going to be about, well, hopefully today I can focus a little bit more on Alcremie, maybe? Well, we did see that Alcremie was really good against that Mawile last time I played, but it ended up being Meowscarada. So I'm going to be trying to show off just more Mega Audino, me mateys. Very good, and perfect that it is a anti-Trick Room Farigiraf with the Charizard Y setup. Let's see, it really does depend on who you want to lead for anti-Trick Room, anti, or preventing Trick Room, right? I think Aerodactyl is nice here, but if they want to lead, like, anti-Trick Room, I think Armarouge Mudsdale is pretty nice. We don't have to focus the Farigiraf. So I think it's probably nicer to have, or probably the Primarina and Audino. Yeah. Because what they're going to do, they're going to lead in Prison Trick Room, have Aerodactyl for flinches, and then we need something to switch into, we need something to threaten the Aerodactyl, and we also need something to get the King Gambit off the field. So this should be a nice foray, and if we can keep the Armarouge long enough, then we can withstand the Mega Charizard Y in the back. It just depends on if they lead the Charizard or not. If they do lead the Charizard, then I don't think that's the play, maybe? Charizard King Gambit, okay, I really thought it was the anti-Trick Room. Never mind. Okay. I don't actually have to do much with Mudsdale. The fact that we're Pasho Berry means that we probably might faint with a Sucker Punch Solar Beam into it though. That's the only issue I see here. I'm gonna fish for a Heat Wave KO. We do have a turn of it, and I can use Mega Audino to set up the Trick Room. Considering they might just double up. And, oh, you know, Trick Room is more important though, and I think they're more liable to go for Armarouge with Kotao. So I think just setting up speed control is better in the long run. Now, you could be Taunt King Gambit. I have run into at least one of those so far, so let's see if you are Taunt King Gambit. Yeah, it was really weird. I came across a King Gambit during my Swampert video. Well, during when I was doing Swampert. And then, yeah, it just kind of ruined everything. So no Taunt on the King Gambit. That's very nice. And we're going to get up Trick Room nice and simple. Now we have to actually protect the Armarouge in this turn and go for a high horsepower into this King Gambit. We can protect the Mudsdale and then... actually, I don't even need to protect the Well, I don't even need to do that. I can just go for a Rock Slide, try and get the Charizard off the field so I can just click Moonblast, I suppose. But yeah, we'll go for a Rock Slide, threaten the Charizard, and go for a Protect. You should Sucker Punch the Armarouge, or you should just Coat Out because you know you're faster in Trick Room with the than the Armarouge. So this should be okay. If we lose Armarouge, we lose Armarouge, and we can probably get a flinch onto the King Gambit if we need to. So are you Sucker Punching? Are you Kotowing? Misses the Sylveon, that's unfortunate. And King Gambit misses too. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Okay, that's okay. Well, it's not okay, but like, it feels unfortunate. So I actually have to probably just go on life duty then with Audino. No Flamethrower on the Audino. We're still rocking the Thunder Gaming, so that's okay. Heavy Slam for this Sylveon. Hopefully we just don't get removed by Hyper Beam next, because Sylveons are starting to rock more defense EVs just to cover for the Heavy Slam. But this one looks like it's... oh, never mind, it's a critical hit. Okay. Not bad in the long run. I think I can just get away with a high horsepower onto King Gambit. Protect the life and then set up Life Dew. Iron Head would hurt, but I think I can get away with just regular Audino since how much damage that Sylveon did. Let's see. I gotta scout for Iron Head first, so I'm going to go for Life Dew. Because this is 1700s. You gotta expect, like, people to expect the Mega Audino. So we do predict the Protect on the Sylveon, or the Detect. And what will they be going for on the King Gambit? Should be a Kotao into the Audino slot. Oh no, it's just into the Mudsdale. Okay. Let's see. Last turn of Trick Room, so a double Protect here seems likely, or at least a Protect from the King Gambit, right? Rock Slide won't be enough to KO the King Gambit, but if this Charizard decides to switch back in, we can just get it, right? So Rock Slide should be nice, and then I don't think I want to switch into Mega Armarouge just yet. I'll leave that for a switch in, and I'll Protect Audino this turn. This is so that I have as much HP as possible in the next turn. Quick Attack, that shouldn't do enough damage. And then Sucker Punch. That's okay. Not bad overall. They chose offense for their last turn of Trick Room, which is actually a really good play in some cases. Let's see. I think against this, you're pretty slow now, so I can go into Armarouge. Now the thing is here, I actually don't need to click an attack with Armarouge this turn. Because we got the threat of Sucker Punch coming onto Armarouge, so Trick Room from Armarouge should be fine. And if we can just get the Thunder Gaming onto the King Gambit, that would be very nice for Audino. Because it should be just enough to feint the King Gambit, even a specially defensive one. So let's see how we go with this. Sylveon detects, which is pretty standard. And then it should be a Sucker Punch, or just Kotao. Oh, that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate for Armarouge here, but not the worst, not the best. Thunder misses too. Oh, that's an important miss, me mateys. I think that's just game because Solar Beam will now KO the Primarina from here. Oh, I thought they were going for Sucker Punch. That's very good, me mateys. So what I could have done there, I could have just gone for Mega Audino Trick Room, protect the Armarouge. Then, if they go for Kotao, right? Then we have, well, we switch into Primarina after that, but yeah, losing the Armarouge there just kind of seals the deal for my team. However, I'm going to still try and make it work. I'm going to have Thunder Gaming go into the Sylveon this time, and let's see if they did have Iron Head. They did. It won't KO the Audino, but it's nice to know. And they are min-speed Sylveon since they undersped me in Trick Room. Very good. Oh no, since they... no, never mind. I didn't set up Trick Room. Okay, I should have set up Trick Room there. Oh dear, I kind of threw that endgame. No, that's alright. If I set up Trick Room here, we'd be in a little bit of a better position, but Solar Beam still gets us here. On the plus side, they still have to take out the Mega Audino, right? So Double Protect here is okay to stall out A's turn of Sun, right? We still have to deal with those Solar Beam in the end, so... yeah, it's going to be a pretty slow loss here from me, but I need to try and make sure it's a win. The line that we have is that we KO the Garchomp next turn, land a Thunder this turn, right? But it looks like they're just going hard after the Primarina, so yeah, this is definitely a loss, but I'm just going to show you anyway, me mateys. So we'll Moonblast, and then hope for a Trick Room to go off, or like a Thunder next turn, but yeah, after showing Earthquake... Oh, they protect as well! Okay. Solar Beam goes off, but it's not quite enough at full health. You have to be modest. Oh wait, no, never mind. I wasn't at full health. Never mind. Very good. So Thunder will... We do get off the Trick Room eventually, but unfortunate the Primarina goes down. I still need to get off a Thunder, but we have nothing into the Garchomp now. It's a guaranteed loss from here, me mateys. Very good. Not too bad. The only issue was that, first of all, I didn't go for the, the Thunder misses. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Oh, an Overheat. Oh, just showing who has the better RNG. Yeah, so the main issue was that I didn't exactly respect the King Gambit even with the Colbur Berry, right? I think I misused my Colbur Berry on the Armarouge turn 1, and that just made it so that they could KO with King Gambit at any point, right? Even if they chose to go for Sucker Punch, the play was, if we're going to read that you've shown Trick Room on the Armarouge, I'm now just going to target your Armarouge because I have no idea what this thing next to Armarouge is, right, when I brought in the Audino. So that's kind of how I could adapt next time. Probably go for a... just what I was thinking originally, go for the Protect on the Armarouge and Trick Room with the Audino. Because even, as we saw there, even if Iron Head hits the Audino, it's only taking about half, and then we survive the Hyper Voice anyway, and we only trade Audino's health for King Gambit being able to live... the Armarouge being able to live. And had we preserved our Colbur Berry for that fight, I think we would have just done a lot better overall and not had to rely on Thunder Gaming hitting the King Gambit. If Thunder did hit the King Gambit, we'd have a bit of a better line, but then we'd have a slightly easier matchup into the Charizard at the end game. It just depends on how I would have set up Trick Room after the fact, that when we lost the Armarouge. So I'm going to keep on going. And I'll be skipping past these wait periods, me mateys, so see you in the next match. Okay, Mega T-tar with Staraptor. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a variation of this team, or something very similar to this team that won a tournament recently. I have absolutely no clue what the sets are. I tend to try and play blind into these things, just so I know like what's hitting my team. Maybe it's not the optimal strategy, but it is a sort of the way I like to try and learn things. I like get a basic idea first of what they're doing, and then I head into it. So you got two great offensive options with just regular T-tar and Excadrill, and then Mega Staraptor, right? You don't have to Mega your T-tar if you are Mega T-tar. But otherwise, you could see just Excadrill, T-tar, Gholdengo, Staraptor here, and that's not really a problem. So I think just leading Meowscarada, Audino's fine here. We can have Primarina in the back, and if we need to, Mudsdale's perfectly fine too. Alcremie could be nice, but I'd like to have some physical defense into this. So this should be okay. Let's see, your team? Against me, I think it's probably safer to lead T-tar Excadrill. Oh, Gholdengo Staraptor too. Yeah, that's pretty fine. You have coverage into the Audino with Make It Rain and Close Combat. So what I'm going to do, you have to click Make It Rain into my Meowscarada. I want to try and leverage the fact that they're going for Close Combat onto my Audino, so let's see if I can bait them into attacking the Audino this turn with the Staraptor. If they go for a Make It Rain and their Choice Scarf Gholdengo, then we kind of lose this turn. So that's what I'm gunning for. That's what I'm gunning for. If they get the Close Combat onto the Audino, they lose their +1, and then Gholdengo is just that -2. So this should be okay overall, but not good into Choice Scarf Gholdengo specifically. Because we are faster than most variants of Gholdengo, apart from like timid max speed Gholdengos. And they do protect their Gholdengo, okay. Let's see what they go for here. It's a Close Combat into Meow, okay. Okay. The fact that they targeted the Meowscarada tells me they have Milotic in the back, so actually I think I might just switch it up. Because now they're very liable to go for Make It Rain. I think they're going to go for Make It Rain this turn. And then Close Combat the Audino since I just protected. That's gonna feel really tough. But yeah. It's kind of what I have to go for. And I will just lose off of this if they go for that. But I have to go for it, me mateys. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, considering they didn't switch out their Gholdengo, they definitely have Milotic and T-tar in the back. So let's hope that we can survive, or at least Make It Rain misses. I don't think it will, but I think this is... Yeah, plain and simple. They went for the Primarina, the Meowscarada slot, and they're going for Make It Rain. All just nasty plot. Okay, yep. Not bad overall, not good overall, but we do get off the Trick Room. Okay, +2 Staraptor. I have to deal with this Gholdengo very soon. I think I have to let Audino go down here. And I have to get Primarina back up to full HP with Life Dew so we can maybe survive it. I don't think we survive a Life Orb +2 Make It Rain. I have to go for the Hyper Voice so that Mudsdale gets the KO with high horsepower. But then again, Moonblast for this Staraptor because we're in a bit of a pickle. Oh no! Yeah, we're definitely in a pickle. Yeah, Staraptor protects, obviously, and then they go for Make It Rain. They don't even have to go for Make It Rain. Shadow Ball probably isn't enough to KO from this range. But yeah, Make It Rain's just going to KO us both here. Okay. The good news is that we have something into the Gholdengo with Mudsdale. The bad news is that we no longer have anything for the Staraptor. Okay. So perhaps the better switch in for last turn when they nasty plotted was the fact that they, I should have brought in the Mudsdale, right? If I got up Trick Room and had Mudsdale, we'd survive, well, we wouldn't survive the Make It Rain, but we'd at least force the Gholdengo to try and protect or leave, right? And now that they do have, most likely Milotic and T-tar in the back, or even Sinistcha. Yeah, it's most likely Milotic and Sinistcha. So very good, me mateys. Okay. I'll just play it really super simple. I'll go into it knowing that they're probably going to switch it out. And then we don't have anything for the Staraptor, so I'm just going to double up into this Gholdengo. yeah, a very, very obvious play, right? Okay. That's nice. So my guess is that you had Staraptor and Gholdengo, Sinistcha, and Milotic because Staraptor and Gholdengo could handle Audino and Armarouge pretty well. You have Gholdengo to counter both Audino and Armarouge, and then Staraptor to get the Audino should we not Mega Evolve it, right, in case that we need to avoid Make It Rain. So they pinned us really well there, and they had the really good advantage right from the beginning, right? So I'll just go for a Rock Slide here and hope for the flinches, right? And then I guess the only other option, right, is to probably just make a read and go for a Flower Trick and hope that it does some amount of damage into the Staraptor, right? And they don't switch on the Gholdengo, so really nice work there. Gholdengo flinches, that's not too bad. Okay, we'll go through the defenses. Does a significant amount of damage, even for a Flower Trick. Not too bad, not too bad. And Close Combat will take out the Mudsdale, so that will probably just be another loss. I mean, it will be another loss but at this rate, but like, yeah, not too bad overall. Yeah, I think we can leverage the fact that base Make It Rain from Life Orb Gholdengo does not get the Audino. They have to commit to it with the Staraptor too. So perhaps the better idea there for that specific team was to have Armarouge in the back, so they'd have to Armarouge and Meowscarada, so the Gholdengo is even more threatened, right? That way you're guaranteed that the Gholdengo has to click Protect because of the speed control from Meowscarada. Even if we're slower than the Staraptor, we still proc the Protect, and they have to go for the Meowscarada on the Staraptor slot to set up Close Combat on +1. So we Trick Room with the Armarouge in that situation, and then we can start doing some Trick Room shenanigans. So we lost there because I couldn't set up Trick Room, right? Age-old argument of not being able to set up Trick Room, me mateys. Very good, very good. Okay. And then what else would I need to do? If they led T-tar Excadrill like in the next match, that's okay. Meowscarada can just one-shot T-tar almost. And we just have to be careful of like, we protect turn 1 with the Armarouge, low kick the T-tar. If T-tar protects, then they get off a free Earthquake, right? Then we kind of have to play for Primarina with Hyper Voice into the Excadrill. And then make our way around that And then if they had Mega Staraptor in the back, we need to manage our Primarina well into that matchup. So it is very dependent on whether we get Trick Room up or not. But it's still doable. I think my folly that game was not setting up Trick Room turn 1 and just going YOLO, right? Something I need to consider while climbing up the ranks too, because not every time will an opponent just go for the Audino because of the fear factor, right? The fear factor is something that affects me a lot as a player, so that's probably what my opponents are probably taking advantage of in the 1700s. Alright, haven't seen a Lycanroc in a while. Let's see, 2 ghost types doesn't really spell any good news for Armarouge. However, I don't think... Well, I mean, there's no final Gambit this time round, so we don't have to worry about that. I think going Audino Mudsdale might be fine here. Gholdengo Charizard spells a little bit of... is not really good for me here. I feel like I need to lead the Meowscarada again. You know what? Let's try it on this team. Let's try what I was saying before. Lead the Meowscarada Armarouge, Primarina in the back, and it's just a question of if I need a secondary Trick Room setter or not. I'm gonna try and see if I can stall out the Sun this time round. Oh. No, I think I need a secondary Trick Room setter. Yeah, stall out the Sun and get a secondary Trick Room setter in with Mega Audino. Let's see. You got Charizard Y with Gholdengo. If you Shadow Ball Heat Wave, that's a bit problematic, but let's see if it is. Annihilate and Charizard. Okay, Shadow Claw won't be enough to KO Armarouge straight off the bat. Alright. This is okay, unless if they have Scorching Sands on the Charizard. In which case, we run. Let's see, I think just going straight into Primarina might be nice. I don't want to lose Armarouge too soon, nor do I want to lose Meowscarada, so we'll have to take an air fighting type or whatever they want to do into the Primarina. And if they go for Solo Beam onto the Meowscarada slot, then they're just gaming, right? Alright, let's see how we go. It's Charizard X, so Primarina swap's not that bad. First Charizard X on the channel, by the way, I think. So are you Swords Dancing then? Coaching! Oh, very nice. Even a Coaching Flare Blitz won't be enough. Oh, Dragon Dance too? Oh. Oh, me mateys. Oh no. They're set up! They are definitely set up. Now, I think I should just click Psychic and then Hyper Voice, risking the Rage Fist stack. Because every day here, you should protect your Charizard, right? There's no reason why you wouldn't protect your Charizard. You could just switch it out too, that's also okay. Switch out your Annihilate to probably Milotic. So let's see what you do to this. It's Ninetales, so they probably just want Aurora Veil then. Yep, okay. Not too bad. So maybe for next time, if it's that obvious to me, maybe I should have gone for the the Annihilate slot. And considering how much damage Hyper Voice did, I kind of just want to leverage the fact that they can't really do anything but Dragon Claw us. So I'm gonna just click Heat Wave anyway, and then Moonblast this Charizard. Yeah. Ninetales protects this time, very good. They're stalling out Trick Room pretty well. Go for the Moonblast, does a fair amount of damage thanks to Fairy Feather, and Heat Wave's gonna do not too much damage to the Charizard, but it still is enough to do 10%, so 2 hits on Heat Wave. Dragon Claw, oh, it is an Oko! Oh wait, right, Tough Claws, that's right. Okay. That sets up your Gholdengo to do pretty well, but I think I can just go back in, I can go into Audino this time. And then Hyper Voice should be enough to KO both of them. Oh no, not necessarily the Ninetales, but yeah. You have to click Flare Blitz here, and I think I can just go for Thunder into the Ninetales. Thunder Gaming, me mateys, and then you should double protect your Charizard here, but Ninetales should be going down here. Alright, it's great to see Mega Charizard X, by the way. It's been so long since I last saw it. Oh my goodness. So you protect your Charizard, no doubt. Very good. Thunder Gaming connects on the Ninetales, and that's enough for Hyper Voice to KO, unless if we got a low roll last time. But it gets paralyzed, so they might actually move before. No, they do not move before. Very good, me mateys. It's nice having spread moves, and it's nice to take down the Ninetales. Very good, me mateys. 2 fairy types on the field deserves a Gholdengo. Am I right, me mateys? Will we see the Gholdengo? And it's Lycanroc instead. Okay, that tells me you're saving your... Oh, no, never mind. That tells me you're going to rely on Annihilate. Okay, very good. Annihilate for my Meowscarada. Okay, I think I try for the Thunder anyway, and go for another Hyper Voice. They're pretty much liable to try for a double on Charizard and go for Protect on Lycanroc. So this should be okay. Yep, Lycanroc protects, not too bad. And the double doesn't work on the Charizard. Unfortunate, but not too bad. And Thunder Gaming will just connect on the Charizard anyway. It's not enough to KO though. Not too bad. They get paralyzed on the Charizard, but it doesn't really matter. We click Hyper Voice. And goodbye, Charizard. Very good, me mateys. 2 paralysis in a row. Oh, very good, Audino. We love to see it. Thunder Gaming always connects to the snow, me mateys. Oh dear. Okay, they don't have enough firepower to take down Audino, I don't think. And Lycanroc can only use Rock Slide, so we have to either hope that they're not going to flinch the Audino, or we could go for a Hyper Voice anyway. Because they're bound to be Focus Sashed, right? I want to save that for next turn, because that's sort of a desperate play. It's very simple what I'm going to try and do here, but like... Yeah. Okay, so now Audino is definitely not going to get KO'd, right? And showing the Trick Room on Audino, and now for next time, they're probably going to try and double up on the Audino next time when they see an Audino, right? And yeah, they see the Trick Room on the Audino. They didn't realize that Audino does get Trick Room, so we just ended up winning there, me mateys. Very good. Even in that situation, right, you'd have to close combat the Audino and hope for a Rock Slide flinch to prevent me from getting Trick Room off in that situation. Close combat from an Annihilate, considering it was support Annihilate with coaching, that leads me to believe it was max speed with a bit of bulk investment. So close combat would only feasibly do around 50% maximum, maybe 40% minimum. And then Rock Slide from Lycanroc Dusk Probably about another 20%. So, 30%. No, I gotta give Lycanroc some credit. And then what happens there? If Annihilate gets the low roll on close combat, then we can survive another turn and get the Hyper Voice off on Primarina. Or at least try to go for it, right? And then if they KO the Audino, well, now it's just another Hyper Voice versus Rage Fist, and then they would have probably won out due to Rage Fist stacking up. If Audino went down before setting up Trick Room, right? And that's if we flinched, if they doubled up into the Audino and we flinched, right? So very good, me mateys. I think this deserves another match here. We're gonna go through it, me mateys, and we'll see you on the other side. Alright, 4 matches in, and I still haven't encountered an Archaludon. My goodness me mateys, the moment I say no more Archaludons is the moment I'm gonna encounter one. Am I right, me mateys? Oh dear, so Charizard Y probably with Venusaur. You got Torkoal there, so that leads me to believe this is Charizard X. At this rank, it has to be Charizard X again, right? Because, like, Venusaur Torkoal and Charizard? I mean, you could have Charizard Y in place of Torkoal if Torkoal's not that good, right? You want the powerful Heat Waves over the Eruption. Meowscarada's not good here, and I think no matter which way they want to go, Armarouge, oh dear, Armarouge Alcremie might be the way to go here. Primarina when your sun's down, and then of course the Audino. Primarina's just been really good lately. This should get past everything but Sneasler Garchomp specifically. In which case we have to protect the Alcremie turn 1. And hope that they just don't go for Earthquake. Yeah, no. If they lead Sneasler Garchomp, that's really tough on me. It's Garchomp Whimsicott, so it's not that bad actually. Okay. Well, we can't get taunted anyway, or nor can we get encored. Life Orb Garchomp does do about 80% to 90% on Armarouge, if with Earthquake. But I think we can retaliate, well, no, that's not one. I think we can retaliate with a Dazzling Gleam if they want to go for Earthquake. Because Garchomp's not the most problematic against my team, but they did lead in a way where I could just feasibly get this off for free, right? Oh, not for free, but like, this counter aggression works really well in my favor. Go for a Tailwind, not too bad, me mateys. And Stomping Tantrum, even with Life Orb, yeah, not a KO on the Armarouge, max HP, me mateys. And we have to keep in mind though that next time we want to go up against a Life Orb Garchomp, we're going to faint to a Moonblast. So I need to adjust Armarouge's stats just a little bit so we can survive the Moonblast from a max special attack Whimsicott. Alright, so I want to keep Armarouge in this match. I need to switch it out for Primarina, or we could switch it out for Audino too. That's not the end of the world. Yeah, no, Primarina. If they show Charizard, I can just go for a Hyper Voice or a Psychic onto the Venusaur, right? And another Dazzling Gleam should do pretty well here. I need to keep the Armarouge for Charizard. That's the only reason why I'm switching it out here. So Garchomp protects, they need to switch in for their Whimsicott slot. And Alcremie's Aroma Veil will protect our Primarina, even though it doesn't work against switched out Pokemons. But yeah, unfortunate that we had to show that, but that's alright. Just for like future match shenanigans, right? Encore Whimsicott's always a good option over, well, probably over Taunt, but like I'm always guessing if it is Encore or not. Alright, so I think in this case you probably just want to go for Solar Beam onto the Primarina. Hyper Voice is okay here. And then Mystical Fire, right? Who's slower again? Ooh, that's not the one. Gonna see how this works. Okay, that's a max speed Torkoal. What? 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 Huh? Huh? What? Excuse me, Torkoal? Excuse me? Well, I guess it's okay. Huh? Are you max speed Torkoal? We never underspeed a Torkoal in any situation apart from max speed Torkoal. Hold on a moment, you mateys. What? What? That has just thrown me in for a loop. What in the world, me mateys? Oh no. Okay. Alright, so I look up Torkoal. Torkoal's like, what, base 24 or something? No, base, well, hold on. Oh my goodness. Base 20 speed. A Quiet Primarina is base 72. I mean, a Quiet Primarina is at 72 speed. Okay. Max speed Modest is 72 on the Torkoal. So, me mateys, either they won the speed tie on max speed Torkoal, or they were jolly. I mean, not jolly, timid Torkoal. What in the world? Oh, well. One of the many very fun things that I'll be encountering in the future in my YouTubing career, I suppose. Oh dear. Okay, well, I think that deserves another. Very good. Okay. Jeez. Max speed Torkoal. Good on him. Good on him. Alright, ooh, shiny Whimsicott. And Glimmora too. Oh no, not Glimmora. Oh, Glimmora's not the one I want to see on a Mega Staraptor team. Yeah, the way this works, you just have Staraptor Glimmora first. You cover for the Armarouge and the Audino with this lead. And if my opponent sees that, it's almost an assured victory, right? Because I have to Mega the Audino regardless of the situation. So my best line into this is Primarina Audino. I could try for the offense on Meowscarada to try and whittle down the Glimmora, but a Flower Trick isn't enough to OHKO. Even if it wasn't sashed, right? And in actual fact, no. I still want to try it, right? I still want to try this. Oh, I'm feeling gutsy though. I'm feeling gutsy, me mateys. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Actually, no. They probably want to leave Fake out, so no. What do I need? I think I need you and you. Oh, this is really weird, but if they lead anything other than Glimmora Staraptor, we should be having a little bit of a better matchup into this. It's Weavile for Fake Out and Glimmora. Okay. That's doable. Double protect this turn. Unfortunate that we'll lose so much protect PP, but we kind of need to do it. Yeah. Oh, does Weavile get Encore though? Ooh, that's something I didn't consider. Or I don't think it gets Encore. So double protect. I don't think it gets Encore. Oh dear me, mateys. Okay, let's see how we go here. Let's see what you want to do. It should be Energy Ball from the Glimmora and then Fake Out onto the Audino. So here's the Fake Out onto the Prim? Very good. And Sludge Bomb. Oh yeah, Sludge Bomb too. Yeah, well, why would you Energy Ball when Sludge Bomb's just better? In that case, go for the Armarouge for Sludge Bomb, and then Mega the Audino Trick Room. This just ensures that I can live, I suppose. I don't know if I should just Mega Evolve in front of a Glimmora, but I'm giving them too many options. There's too many cooks for the Glimmora. Oh dear. Alright, very good. Let's see what we can do here. Sludge Bomb into the Primarina slot. Oh, does so much damage. And Triple Axle. Thank goodness for that. They really wanted that Primarina off the board. Okay. Let's see. You probably have Sucker Punch on your Weavile. And considering my team, let's protect the Armarouge, see what they want to do into it. And then I have to get rid of one of these two Sashes. I might even go for Life Dew. Oh, but it will be enough for Sucker Punch to KO even after Life Dew though. I think it's still worth it. Still worth it. Just switch out the Glimmora? Huh. So let's see if you did have Sucker Punch. No Sucker Punch. Oh, okay. Then it's probably just like Night Slash, right? Knockoff. Ooh, that might be enough to KO next turn. Yeah, Knockoff is a little bit more powerful than Sucker Punch, but the nice thing is that we can Heat Wave Life Dew. That should keep me out of range of Knockoff. Yeah, go on Life Duty, Audino. That should be okay. Yeah. Let me just make sure I did Heat Wave. Okay, good. If we miss the Weavile here, we don't get rid of its Sash, which is really sad. And we lose Darkberry too, if we miss. Okay, very good. And the Sinister should be reversing Trick Room if I'm not mistaken. Because I would... Yeah. Okay, very good. Let's see... Who would this be? Glimmora again. Okay. We can live a regular Glimmora Sludge Bomb, but the moment they Mega is going to be problematic. I might have to expend Sash on Meowscarada just so we can survive the turn. But I gotta confirm if you're Mega Glimmora this turn, because you've been holding it very well, and this would be the very good time to show Mega. So let's double protect and see what they're going for. I need to scout it out. No Mega. Doesn't look like it. So they got a Mega Staraptor in the back then. And Sludge Bomb goes onto the... Oh! no, they probably expected Audino to Trick Room. That's feels bad moment right there. In that case, I just go for the Psychic onto the Glimmora and then Life Dew on our Armarouge. Actually, no, I don't even have to do that. I can just go for a Heat Wave and Life Dew. I want to get rid of the Sinister first, and then we can use that damage excess to remove the Glimmora with a Psychic next turn if they're not Focus Sash, right? If they are Focus Sash. Oh, they forfeited off of that! Oh, okay. I still think it was doable? That means they didn't bring... That tells me either they were not confident that Staraptor was going to finish off my team after we got off Trick Room, right? Because we had Primarina in the back. If they KO'd the Armarouge, we would have likely gotten off a Heat Wave anyway to KO the Sinister, and they were probably expecting Dazzling Gleam on our Audino, which at that range would have been enough to KO the Sinister. And then we have Dazzling Gleam for your Mega Staraptor, who hasn't got their close combat boost yet. And then we have Primarina, who's just going to send a Moonblast into it. And by that time, about 2 turns of Trick Rooms would be happening, right? 2 turns of Trick Rooms would be left. And then you'd be out of Protect turns. You'd have to hope for a triple Protect or something. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking for the other team. It could be a completely different story. They could have tried to go for a different Pokemon instead of Staraptor, but yeah, that's all good, me mateys. If they did, let's think for a moment if they did try to lead the Staraptor Glimmora. So if they lead Staraptor Glimmora, my best bet would have to be, since they showed that they only had Sludge Bomb for the Armarouge, that leads me to believe they probably weren't going for Meteor Beam, Power Gem. Either that or they're going really hard for reads, but anyway, Armarouge will take whatever Staraptor has, but I think the best case to rely on getting Trick Room up for Mega Staraptor and Glimmora specifically is to rely on Audino, but I think we need to have a redirection user, me mateys. Redirection for that specific matchup is so good because not only can we have single target moves go into whatever we have that our redirection partner is to, right? If we have something like Sinister, Clefable, or even just Vivian, right? We have the Rage Powder, we prevent that matchup from ever winning turn 1, right? Because a higher ranking opponent would probably see that we have no way of redirecting, and then they'd lead Glimmora Staraptor any day of the week, right? And then after that, they just click... they could just click whatever they want and they'd ruin my Trick Room option anyway. Even if I protected like Armarouge with next to Audino, they target the Audino with Sludge Bomb, Close Combat. If Audino survives, that's great. I just don't think it's very likely that Audino does survive a Sludge Bomb from Glimmora, but I will look it up. One moment, me mateys. So Glimmora into a Mega Audino with Sludge Bomb. Mega Audino Sludge Bomb... not Mega Glimmora. Regular Glimmora Sludge Bomb into Audino with 6 points in Special Defense, max HP of course, and Sassy Nature is 69% A on the maximum and 58% on the minimum. So, combining that with Mega Staraptor, who we're going to be assuming is max physical attack, right? A max physical attack Staraptor with no boost, right? This is without Tickle or Charm, is 47% on the maximum. So the only way we could survive that if specifically Glimmora gets the low roll, and Staraptor too for that matter, Yeah. Yeah, it takes a miracle. There's only about like a 1% chance to live. But if Glimmora gets 58% or 59%, then we can barely live the double up. It's not in our favor, but we can barely live it. It's very slim chance of living though. Yeah, way better than Armarouge, right? Armarouge is almost guaranteed the faint with our current setup. With only one point in special defense, we take 93% on Power Gem and 110% on the maximum, right? 93 minimum, 110 on the maximum. So yeah, me mateys, Glimmora Staraptor, very good. But of course, me mateys, Mega Audino prevails, me mateys, very good. And so, that will be it for this video. I'm going to now take off the summoning procedure for Archaludon, and maybe next video we can have all the Archaludon matchups in the world, but I'm going to probably run Mega Raichu X like I said in the last video. So very good. I think this is about as, maybe I can climb to about 1750 with this team, and then maybe scrape the top of 1800. Not top of 8, scrape the 1800s, right? And then that's where this team would start to fall apart, because we don't have redirection and we do not have fake out. I think fake out would also be pretty good. The only question is like, who do we use for that sort of role, right? Because fake out, because fake out can prevent the Glimmora Staraptor matchup from happening against Audino. Audino can take one hit from any Pokemon any day of the week, right? Unless if it's what Zacian. It has to be literally Zacian to Oko Mega Audino. And as we know, me matey, Zacian's not in the game yet, so very good. Yeah, and oh, well, Life Orb Gholdengo comes close, but it's still a 2-hit KO, right? But yeah, we need a fake out user, and we probably would like a redirecting user. So I might have to change up the team here a bit. I think this is as far as I can go with this specific team. So basically, so far, the team structure like this is very nice. And what I'll do here as well, I think I'll just give this out. If you don't mind, like, where the skill cap ends, I guess, of this team, like ending at the 1700s, then this is a perfect team to climb up Master Ball rank with, right? So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to give away the ID for this specific team, come on, words. And then you might be able to find some success with it. You will be able to find some success with it, me mateys. Very good. Okay. Alright, so just before I end off the video here, I'm just going to go over the team just a little bit. Most of you guys who already been on the channel already know what's up with these Pokemon, but I'm just going to explain it as worse as I can, and as bad as I can. And we got Audino with the Thunder Gaming, and we love the Audino with Thunder Gaming, me mateys. Counters all those Charizard Ys with 50% accurate Thunders, and we get those Aerodactyls too, and any other flying type that wants to come against us. It's also nice in Tabasco Legion too, but yeah, primary Trick Room setup more than anything, and then Life Duty after that, me mateys. Alcremie, very solid standard Alcremie. Life Orb Alcremie does the damage. Mystical fires away the Mawwiles that I forget to bring the Alcremie into. And then Mudsdale. Mudsdale's Mudsdale with that Pasho Berry, rocking the Rock Slide over a different coverage option because Mega Charizard Y. Then Heavy Slam, very standard, and High Horsepower, also very standard. You might want Stomping Tantrum if you don't mind you're doing a little less damage. However, nowadays, I think you can actually get away with Stomping Tantrum because people are built a little bit more defensively on certain Pokemon, right? It's always going to be a 2-hit KO on King Gambits anyway, so Stomping Tantrum might help out if you if you want the reliable accuracy. Primarina, this isn't a Life Orb set. Life Orb goes to Alcremie around here for now. At least until Indeedee comes, and Alcremie will probably get weakness policy. Oh dear. Yes, Fairy Feather on Primarina, Hyper Voice, Moonblast, Psychic. We're running Psychic to counter the Sneaslers under Trick Room. It's only very specifically towards the Sneasler and other poison types. No other way it's going to work, and if I'm going to be weak to steel types, I may as well make it the Psychic instead of the Energy Ball, in my opinion, because I've got Meowscarada, probably the MVP offensively of this team, apart from the Armarouge, who's like best and fairest or something like that. So this Meowscarada is rocking Low Kick over Triple Axle because I prefer Low Kick to one-shot T-tars. That's pretty much it. Oh, and King Gambits too, I suppose, but they do tend to live the low kicks even without Choppleberry. You need Protean to OHKO the King Gambits from full HP. Otherwise, make use of your Sash, go with the low kick, and then Flower Trick all the Basculegions that come your way, right? And Armarouge, a very nice, solid secondary Trick Room setter. Really good into the Charizard matchups, especially, okay, maybe not Charizard X because it did faint to a Dragon Claw at +2, but me mateys, that just requires a little bit of adjustment, and we can probably survive that any day of the week. Oh dear, me mateys, yep, very good. We're rocking Heatwave and Psychic. I think in this season, Heatwave is just a better spread move for Armarouge. Especially that we're not rocking any Psychic Terrain users, right? No Meowstics to help us out there, so Heatwave's very fine. And then Psychic over Psyshock because, generally, the only time when Psyshock matters is literally for Sneasler. But Sneasler's already weak to Psychic, so it's very good. Will always OHKO even if you're at -2, right? We saw that in a previous video. And me mateys, here are the EV spreads too. Pretty standard all across, well, for this channel anyways. The only thing that's probably going to catch your attention is max HP on Meowscarada. So max HP on Meowscarada actually lets you survive the Milotic matchup in a 2v1 situation. So if you need to KO Basculegion and the Milotic with just Meowscarada, I don't think that would ever happen, but like, if you're from full HP, you have the resources to survive the matchup. Aqua Jet, even if they suspect that because you're always going to be faster than every single Basculegion not running Choice Scarf with this particular Meowscarada, and if they go for Aqua Jet knowing this, Aqua Jet will take you down to about 80% maximum, maybe? Or 75% really, okay. Life Orb, probably 65% if they're lucky, but then an Ice Beam won't be enough to KO the Meowscarada because it only will do about not 45%, but like 50% at most, or 50% minimum, right? So it will take a roll for the Milotic KO, but it is still in your favor against the Milotic matchups. This makes sure that ice coverage into the Meowscarada does not faint it in one shot. If it's a same type attack bonus boosted, right, then it will KO the Meowscarada and proc Focus Sash. But apart from that, you should be good on the Meowscarada into those matchups. Mega Frostlass probably requires Alcremie to withstand it, or Primarina, so you can Mystical Fire it, right? Most Frostlasses do survive a Mystical Fire from Life Orb Alcremie, especially with the EV spread I've got here. But yeah, me mateys, I think that will do for the explanations. It's always good to try out the Pokemon on your own terms, see what works and see what doesn't. And me mateys, because I am starting to run out of slots here, I think it's only a maximum of 10, right? What I'm going to do, I think the Malamar one will be the first to go when I have to replace some team slots here. And then probably this team here with the Umbreon. So if you need to see Malamar, just in case if I do get rid of it, here's the Malamar team, there's the moves, here's the EVs. Not going to explain too much. I explained it in the last video, but long story short, it's Trick Room with Expanding Force, Expanding Force, Malamar, and Meowstic to set up Psychic Terrain for that. Very good, me mateys. So I think we did pretty well going into the matchups. Sometimes there will be some specific things that we'll need in order to prevent certain matchups from working against us. At this rank, I can still kind of get away with no redirection or fake out users for my team, but we're starting to see that it's not quite working out every match because of it, I think. Opposing fake out users is still tough, right? But we're going to have to deal with that, me mateys. I don't mind. I'm not going to put on for a giraffe just to avoid fake out. Oh, what are you kidding? I'm Mega Audino player. I don't need for a giraffe to set up Trick Room. That's what Armor is for. Oh boy, me mateys. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, so that will be it for this video, me mateys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm Vuvi Yaloovie, and I will see you in the next one. Ta and ta-ta.